All right, so then we're now going to go ahead, put the truck, lift the truck back up, recheck our lines. Well, because we have a lift, I could just crawl underneath there, but since we have a lift, we're gonna go ahead and lift it back up, check the lines, make sure we don't have any small leaks that we didn't see drip. I definitely didn't see anything drip. You guys obviously saw nothing drip, so hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, we're gonna keep running the truck. We're gonna make sure that these lines, you know, do go through a road test. Everything goes good for that. But for, like I said, for those that want to go ahead and stay with the video, I'm gonna talk about here right now about why we did this instead of the fleece lines. So legit, the reason why we went with this transmission repair line, you can do your own thing, man. Okay. Eric's gonna be working behind me in the background here.
Move my truck forward quick.
He's got some stuff going on. But anyways, the reason why we went for the transmission repair line kit wasn't price point. It was simply because we only had 2 lines out of the 3 that were leaking, and quite honestly, it works out really good. They're great kits. They install great. I got it from DMAXSTORE. I'll link that. I'll link that below for you guys. To be honest with you, it went pretty good. There was a few hiccups here and there. Like I said, I had to take that transmission line bracket off and able to give a little wiggle room so we could take those lines out. But honestly, it went very well. It was a good install. The one downfall to the fleece lines that I personally don't like, you guys, and I might run them on my truck, or we might even swap them on Eric's truck just to see the difference, but we are gonna keep our factory lines because I like hard lines. I like the hard factory lines, and to be honest with you guys, I can't see that those fleece lines actually give you that much of improvement, because the hard factory lines are great lines. They're thick lines. They're not thin, so you don't have to worry about them rubbing through. Not only that, but they're also routed the proper way, so you don't have to wrap that heat wrap on the fleece lines like you do. They can go in the factory brackets. You don't have to worry about them moving or rubbing on anything. They're a great line kit that was actually engineered really well. The only thing that wasn't engineered well with the factory lines, it's a great product. I just can't express enough how good the product is for the cost, what you got into it. It's a great kit. You don't have to replace the full lines. We couldn't go wrong with it. So like I said, we do want to take it through a little testing. We want to see how it does with the road. We want to see how it does with, you know, say gravel roads, hard roads, off roads, all that kind of stuff. We want to see how well they actually hold up. They were really tight to put on, so I don't think they're gonna fail. I've never actually heard of them failing. So I've got high hopes for them, is I guess what I'm getting at. I've got really high hopes for these lines. And even when I replace my transmission cooler, because I want to upgrade my transmission cooler, I really have a feeling that I'm gonna go with this kit instead. I'll take my lines out, I'll install them out of the truck instead of underneath, because to be honest with you guys, that was kind of a pain, and I think Eric would agree with me.
I do.
It was kind of a pain. So I would go with the instructions and take them out entirely. Like I said, when you do take them out, make sure you're careful with that transmission cooler, because it is easy to break those little connectors that go into the transmission cooler.
Good time for an upgrade.
Eric's right. It is a good time for an upgrade, and that's why we're waiting on mine to do those lines, because that's when we will upgrade my transmission cooler. But it is quite pricey to do that, so keep that in mind. So that being said, I'll link the description below for the transmission lines below, the repair kit. I'll link the tube cutter, the pipe cutter that I got from Rigid. I'll link that below for you guys. I'll also link some Croyle below for you guys, as well as the delicious drink that I drink every day to keep my energy going. I'll link that below as well. Have yourselves a great night. I am excited for what's coming. Stay tuned for next week, and we'll see you soon.